Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about the last section in Unit 2, and that section focuses on parallel and perpendicular lines. So this is actually more of an extension of what we worked on yesterday. Okay, so this is really nothing new, it's just more of what we were working on yesterday in the previous exercises. So, yeah, what we're going to do is basically work on equations that we know are going to be parallel or perpendicular to other lines and be able to write the equations of those lines, being given some information. So the idea, I think, is probably the best thing to do would be probably go through about, maybe about a third or half of these, and then you can do the rest on your own for tonight, okay? So let's go ahead and start from the beginning here. So the first part's going to be about parallel lines. And it says parallel lines have slopes that are the same, right? For the following problems, write the equation of the line parallel, then graph both lines. So if you have a printer at home, feel free to print out this assignment and graph it. If you do not have a printer, then you do not need to graph it. You just need to write the equations of the line, okay? I'm actually going to use a separate piece of paper because there's just not a lot of room here with the graph to write the equation. So let me go ahead and zoom in here. So we have the point, and we know it's parallel to this line. So if the line is parallel to this line, we know this is going to be our m. Right? That's going to be the same m. We're going to have the same rate of change, same slope. This will be our x1, and this will be our y1. And we're going to go ahead and use this point slope form. So let's go ahead and write the formula out. So y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. And we're going to go ahead and plug these values in. So y minus y1, which is 0, and then m is 5/3. X minus, and our x1 is 3. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 5/3. All right, I'm also going to cheat here and do another step. Y take away 0 is obviously just y. And 5/3 times x is 5/3 x. And 5/3 times negative 3 would be negative 5. Because 5/3 times 3 would be 15/3, which is 5. Or you can cancel out the 3's. So there you go. Y equals 5/3 x minus 5. That's the equation of the line that's parallel to that. All right, let's do this other one. So, let's fold this, I guess. It's the same exact format here. We have a point. We know it's parallel to this, so we know if it's parallel, this is going to be our rate of change. So here we go, x1, y1. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and write the equation, or the formula rather. So y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. We're going to rewrite that as y minus, and y1 is 5, equals negative 4 parentheses x minus x1 is negative 2. Okay. Let's get rid of that double negative. It's going to become plus 2, so we're going to rewrite this whole thing. We're going to write y minus 5 equals negative 4 parentheses x plus 2. And now we need to distribute this negative 4. Y minus 5 equals, negative 4x and minus 8. And then the last thing we need to do is add 5 to both sides. Okay. So y equals negative 4x minus 3. And there we go. That's the equation line that's parallel to that. Okay? All right, so I'm not going to do these other two. You can do those on your own. And I'm not going to do these other 4. You can do those on your own. Okay. Let's go ahead and do 2 of the other ones here. So this is going to be all about perpendicular lines. So perpendicular lines are slightly different than parallel lines in how we solve the equation. Right. So we know that this is our point, and this is the line that it's perpendicular to. So we know this is x1, y1. Now you cannot just simply say, oh, this is our rate of change, because it's not. Perpendicular lines have slopes that are opposite inverses. We said this yesterday, right? Opposite inverses, what does that mean? Well, it means that you take the value, you flip it, that's the inverse part, and it's opposite sign, so opposite inverse. So we're going to take this rate of change, which is negative 1 over 2, or negative 1/2. We're going to change its sign, this is going to be positive, and we're going to invert it, we're going to flip it. So 1 over 2 would become 2 over 1. So our rate of change will be 2, positive 2. And now we just do it just like we did the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and write the formula. So y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and plug things in here. So y minus 4, so that's our y1, equals m, which in this case is 2, and then x minus y, x1, which is 3. Okay, so there we go. We got y minus 4 equals 2 parentheses x minus 3. Now we're going to distribute that 2. So we got y take away 4 equals 2x minus 6. All right, now we're going to add 4 to both sides. Add 4, there we go. So y is equal to 2x minus 2. And that's it. Okay, so that would be the equation of the line that would be perpendicular to that. All right, let's do one more. We'll do one more and we'll call it there. So the next one, we got a point here. We know it's perpendicular to that line. So we need to assign our variables. This is our x1, that's our y1. This is not our rate of change, but we know we're going to do the opposite inverse, so it's opposite sign. So this is positive, so it's going to become negative, and we're going to flip it. So 5 over 3 will become 3 over 5, or 3/5. And that will be our rate of change. Okay, so let's rewrite that. So we have y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Now we're going to go ahead and plug these values in. So y minus negative 2 equals m, which in this case is negative 3/5, and then x minus x1, which is 5. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to get rid of this double negative, so we're going to go ahead and rewrite that. So it's going to be y plus 2 equals negative 3/5 parentheses x minus 5. The next step is going to be to distribute this negative 3/5. So y plus 2 equals negative 3/5 x. Let's see, negative times negative is a positive. The 5s will cancel, so plus 3. Okay. And then we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. And we're going to get y equals negative 3/5 x plus 1. And that's it. So that would be the equation of the line that's parallel to that. Not parallel, sorry, perpendicular to that. All right, so hopefully that helps out. And again, there's a few more problems. You can do those on your own. This is the last part of the Unit 2, guys. So assuming this is making sense, you're in really good shape heading into the unit test, which will be Monday of next week. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, guys.